Hello everyone. Excited today. Been down to see the E30 at Ryan's and make a little bit of a plan, mate. He's told me, I know we said, what did we say before? It was going to be March, April time. He's going
Well, Ryan had booked off all of March to...
potentially April, all depending on his workmate's holiday and when he was booking that.
So basically he was just going to try and blitz the car.
Yeah, so basically I've gone up there today to take him a fixture for the jig he's got, the rollover jig. It's a proper E30 fixture that we've had made to go with his jig. Finally, took a couple of weeks or so, but he's got that now, mate, so the thing's going to be going on a jig very soon.
And for anybody new, it's the E30 M3
Thank you, mate.
DTM replica that we're sort of doing.
That's it. One of our projects, I would say project number one.
Main project.
It's been about 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
But yeah, the DTM spec, right-hand drive, what was a 325, but it's going to be...
It's far from a 325 now.
Yeah, basically. I've gone up to Ryan's today to make a bit of a plan. And the plan is, he said the car will be complete by the middle to end of May. Maybe sooner, but that's when it will be complete. That is the deadline.
Complete as in fully painted.
Fully painted,
all
full
lacquered,
prep shell.
looking perfect.
Yeah, all come back here, ready to be built up, which is amazing news. It means that we can spend the entire summer, some evenings and some weekends, cracking on building the shell, mate, innit?
Yeah.
So I had a look over the car, what we've got to do. I've got to go up in 2 weeks with Tom Upton, and Tom is we're going to get the seat in there, which is all had the brackets and that made. Just put the seat in, the driver's seat, and we've got a pedal box to go in. So we're going to place that pedal box where we need it. Maybe have to have a heel plate, something like that.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to run rails inside the car for all the wiring and the brake lines, etc.
Yep.
So make sure everything's done and welded in the car in March, ready for the big prep. Because Ryan said when he gets on it, they are not going to stop. They're not going to take anything else on, crack right on, get it done. So over the moon with that.
Yeah.
Which has got me a bit in the mood today. So I thought, since I've got a spare 20 minutes here, I'm machining plastic, mate.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give people 3 guesses as to what they think that is. Guessing over, probably got it right, but this is the dash blank for the dash for the E30. So it come as pretty much it's a left-hand drive one, really. That's why it's got the better finish on this side. We've got to run it on that side, which is the right-hand drive. So what this is a blank for the centre, where you'd have the heaters and stuff normally, and you've got this area down here, and then over where the light switches would normally be.
Yeah.
But it did come with this,
Had that,
which
this
is
part on
all part of it.
So you basically cut that off and then machine this little extra bit.
Well, what I'm hoping is that I've got my measurements correct, or my drawing, and this thing is going to go on, because obviously we've got the dash mount pod for the digital dash, haven't we?
Yeah.
So this needs to sort of go on. We're going to obviously trim it a bit, but it's going to just tidy the dash right up. Then we're going to have our 15-button console in the middle here.
Yep.
And we can put whatever we want over here, but it just makes it look all nice and clean, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, very excited.
See if it fits.
Let's go and have a little look, mate. Let's go and have a laugh, because I've had to get this made from abroad, and if it don't fit, I'll be well annoyed. Just get this little bit off here. I know it's sort of still a couple of months or so, but this is the time now where whenever we get a spare 10 minutes or so, I've got to start going through everything. And I'll tell you what, mate.
Right.
I'll tell you what, that ain't too bad, is it? Hey?
Yes, you might want a little tickle more. I suppose it's quite hard to measure because
I wanted it
sort of curves.
To be honest, I wanted it to cover that.
Yeah.
Really.
Maybe a little bit off here still?
Yeah, still a little nibble off there. We can do with a little Dremel or something, can't we?
Yeah, it's hard to measure because you can see it sort of curves round, so.
Pretty good though, isn't it?
Yeah. I just had a thought. I know you weren't particularly happy with the glossy side. We could just get Sam to put a nice little wrap on there.
I think we'll just matte wrap it, really.
Yeah.
Same as this. This is the texture that we want, really.
Yeah. Looks sort of OEM, really, don't it?
It does. Yeah.
original sort of thing.
When we've finished fettling it and
nice
scratching
with
the hell out of it, mate, we'll get it wrapped and
Yeah.
look nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. Obviously going to run although we're not going to run the original heaters and stuff, we're going to run the original vents in the middle just to make it look OEM.
Yeah.
That's exactly the look that I wanted. Then obviously under here, we'll just probably trim that. And then what you've got in the E30, fortunately, is a bracket here that holds the steering column for a left-hand drive. They keep that in the car.
Yeah.
So we'll make a mounting bracket there to mount the PDM, which will be on view.
So that's like, basically does sorts all your wires out, sends things to the right places.
Yeah. And
Basically
it'll
a fuse box as well, isn't it? So
yeah, we shall obviously get that down and sort of run people through it, but quite a clever bit of kit, isn't it? Does away with all your fuse box, like you say. Lovely job, Lee. Happy with that, mate?
Yeah.
More bits off the Clio, mate.
Backwards progress.
Do you know what? For a standard exhaust manifold, that's pretty smart, isn't it?
Yeah. I expect it's all equal length, tubular.
Yeah. I'd imagine an aftermarket, well, it would, an aftermarket manifold like that, it cost a few quid.
Yeah.
So, bit of a problem. When we got the car, and obviously the gearbox was out before when it was over at Car Care, this flexi here, obviously it's got a twin flexi, and apparently this is another renowned issue with the Clio Sport, is when the gearbox mount goes, or nearly goes, like this, you've got an upper and a lower, see it's starting to crack.
It's all tearing.
You get excess movement, which puts excess flexi on these, and it had all cracked on
So
the other
basically,
side.
you replace this one because it was obviously broken.
Obviously broke, and Tom, because we was in a bit of a rush at the time, obviously it was on their ramp, needed to get it off. He's put one on, because he only had one in stock anyway.
Yeah.
But when we put it back on, it did sound like it was still blowing a bit. So Tom's turned up today. Now we've got the box out, so we can, obviously the subframe's down, we can get to it.
Have a proper look.
Inside here is all broke up. So the smoke was bellowing out of there, mate.
Oh dear.
So we've had to get it off.
Yeah, which was fun.
It was fun, wasn't it? It's a bit of a knit one, pearl one.
Yeah.
I think to get it back in, we're probably going to have to take the steering rack off.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. But it's easier while it's at this stage just to take it off than obviously take down, because you have to take down the subframe and that. So I think a couple of bolts, mate, and the engine would have been out really, wouldn't it?
I think it's literally coolant hoses in the engine mount, and that's it.
Kieran's coming over Friday afternoon, or Friday after work, to put the box back in.
Yeah. Are we going to have a look at this fluidy substance here? Are we worried it might be a rear seal, or
I think at some point tomorrow, I'm going to whip the clutch and flywheel off and just make sure, probably worth changing the rear seal while we're here.
Well, we can probably get one from Ultra for not a lot. So.
Yeah. So I think this here is the leftover from the leaky slave cylinder before. But we better make sure, haven't we, mate? While we're here, because we'd kick ourselves if it leaked oil.
It would
after
be
all that
annoying.
hard work. Right, mate. Off the projects quickly. Let's move on to the Transit, the 2.2 with the melted innards. So what have
this was the one with the proper destroyed piston from the video the other day.
the one with all the bits in the top, which we had to hoover out, I might add.
I did gather a few pieces for the customer as a souvenir.
Nice, just what he wants. And another souvenir, mate, is the. That's a lovely job, isn't it?
It is.
It is
Hell of a
melted all on the top there. Actually, not as bad as I thought on the top.
No.
Almost
Still-
make out it used to be a piston.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of melted and could become detached from the bottom.
So it's literally like ripped that bottom part out.
I expect it's seized, the piston's seized in the bore at some point, and then it's just ripped right out the bottom, mate. Left the pin in the rod.
Yep, that's how it came out.
Bloody
It's all-
small end
all like
still
that.
feels all right.
Yeah.
Good to go. So, at the moment, one of the options, one of the more sensible options, probably would have been a short engine, maybe go through the head. But at the minute, this particular front-wheel drive short motor, we're finding hard to get.
Oh.
So what I've done is send over an estimate for doing the engine again. Crank's good.
Yep, crank's all good. Even Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to use it because of the stress it's been through, but even that rod don't look too bad.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, I can get, for just under 1,200 quid, I can get a full engine kit with all the timing gear, new front genuine cover, new crank, 4 new rods, all the bearings, all the pistons.
Yeah.
Ain't worth messing about, is it?
No.
We're going to help this customer a bit on the labour, a little bit, because it's been done before and we feel a bit sorry for him. But we did suspect that it's had one failure on the one injector, but it is evident that a couple of the other pistons are not fantastic. So maybe he's got a general fueling issue somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he's going to check from the tank all the way up, check the pump, the whole lot, make sure it's good, innit? So as soon as we get the go-ahead, we'll be hopefully getting that one done smartish. So, mate, second day of the half nice weather, innit? It was blooming lovely yesterday. And up to 14 degrees today.
You say that, but it has gone a bit grey.
It's gone a bit black
now.
over Bill's mother's. I think that's one of the sayings in the Midlands. You've never heard of that, have you?
No, I'm from down here.
Hopefully the rain holds off tomorrow because we're going to have to drive that, which is all done now, look, de-stickered on the bonnet.
Yep.
Ready for our new decals. All gone through. Hopefully that passes the MOT tomorrow. So that's got to be drove about 3/4 of a mile that way down onto the Pottington estate. So if the rain holds off, I might have a little drive.
And if it doesn't, I'll be driving it down. Yeah.
So if the weather's going to determine who's going to be driving this tomorrow, mate, bring your raincoat and spare underpants.
Will do.
All right. So yeah, fingers crossed it all goes through, mate. Looking forward to having a drive of that in the summer, are you?
Yeah, no, it'd be good.
You need to take the girlfriend out in it.
Yeah.
And scare her rigid. Bless her, like I did mine a couple of years ago. Yeah, great car. Well, we'll leave it there, mate, innit? You've got to get home, and so have I today. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.